Hi guys, I'm Kasha. Welcome to our coffee times to talk about horror. And today I come here with a quick movie review. I have been highly anticipating the movie Companion this year and I want to talk about it, but this is a movie that is very easy to spoil. So this review might be a little bit shorter than usual because I am still gonna keep it spoiler free.
It's coffee time.
Even though many people might have already been spoiled, if you've seen a lot of the teasers and the trailers of this movie, unfortunately, they do reveal a lot of the plot twist and a lot of the character's demise, let's put it that way. And I was really sad because after I watched the movie last night, I watched the trailer this morning and I realized how much they did give away. So if there is anybody left in this world that has not seen that trailer, this review is for you because I am gonna keep it spoiler free. This is an American comedy horror thriller directed by Drew Hancock, and among the producers are two of the guys that worked in Barbarian. One of them is Zach Cregger, who was the writer and director of Barbarian, and the other one is Roy Lee, who was also a producer in Barbarian, and that was a movie that was on my favorites of 2022, so I was really excited to see what they did with this project. I avoided as many spoilers as I could. I did not watch the trailer. Every time I would see something in social media, I would click away. However, there was something very small that was revealed to me. It's one of the first plot twists, so it was not too bad because it's something that happens within the first 15 minutes of the movie. I'm not gonna tell you what it is because maybe some of you still don't know, but it is everywhere at this point and I feel really sad because even the creators of the movie are telling you to go blind into the film, but then they're posting themselves a teaser which reveals things. So like, which one is it? What I do now when I'm in the movies and they are playing a trailer and I know it's a horror movie, I close my eyes, I cover my ears, and I try to talk to my partner or just try to focus on a song or something in my head to try to avoid trailers at this point, because I feel like a lot of the trailers are doing just such a big disservice to the movies. The film follows a young couple that goes for a weekend escape to a billionaire estate, which goes completely wrong. Josh and Iris arrive at this beautiful isolated house where Josh's friends are waiting for them. However, the weekend will take a dark turn. So the premise is something we've all heard about before, right? Especially in thrillers. You have a group of friends that are going somewhere and then things take a dark turn. So we have a group of friends that have gathered for a beautiful weekend getaway at this great house by the lake. Our main couple are Josh and Iris, and they are very excited about the weekend getaway and they are very much in love with each other. Iris is a little bit worried because they're going to meet one of Josh's besties, Kat, and Iris has the feeling that Kat doesn't like her very much, so she's a little bit worried and she is determined to be in her best behavior this weekend because she wants Josh's friends to accept her. Maybe Iris feels like, she's the newcomer, this is a group of friends that she's entering into, or maybe it's also the fact that she is a person that is a little bit more sensitive than the other ones and she's a little bit more shy. But either way, she's a little bit nervous and she wants to make sure that Josh's friends like her. Both Jack Quaid and Sophie Thatcher do such a wonderful job at portraying these characters that are very much in love with each other. I mean, Jack Quaid is basically being again the good, goofy, nerdy character, that you know from The Boys in a way, so I would like to see him doing something else. But then you have Sophie, and Sophie does such a good job with Iris. Is not an easy character because she has a big character arc throughout the movie and her emotions and everything changes all the time. And I was really excited to see her again in such a movie after enjoying her performance last year in Heretic. And Heretic was a movie that made it to my top 10 of 2024, so I am slowly becoming a fan of Sophie. So apart from our main couple, Josh and Iris, we have Kat, Josh's bestie, and then we have another couple. We have Patrick and Eli. So they're all together in this beautiful house by the lake. They are young, so they are, drinking and talking, they are dancing, listening to music, and they have a wonderful night. So they think, this weekend is going to be perfect until it isn't. When it comes to the characters and the acting, I really enjoyed everybody in this movie, so I think just for the characters alone, if you have been spoiled about the movie, I think you should still give it a chance. The story is something that it's not new, it has been done before, it's not fresh. However, I really like the way that they have done it. I think they've done it better than other movies that have attempted the same thing, and I think this is also a very thought-provoking movie with some deeper meaning. The humor is very dark and it really worked for me. I think this movie is actually a lot of fun. The pacing was also very good because it kept moving at a good pacing. It was fast and you were really entertained by the film. You didn't really have time to stop to think about much because you were just going with emotions in the film. I love the colors. They're very bright, very intense, very happy in a way, even though the movie is very dark, and you have the contrast, you know, of the happy colors, the beautiful day, the house at the lake, you know, all of this idyllic, almost ideal scenario with all of the darkness of the themes in the movie, and also, of course, there is bloodshed. And because I knew the first plot twist, the first reveal in the movie, I was able to catch little things in the beginning of the film that I don't think I would have particularly paid too much attention to if I wouldn't know what was coming. But like I said, the plot twist comes around 15 minutes into the movie, and after that a lot more things happen, so there are a lot more plot twists that you're not gonna see coming, even if you already know the first one like I did. So it was nice for me, I guess, to have a different perspective than a lot of viewers, but I think at this point everybody knows that main plot twist. I don't think it's just me, which is a little bit sad. I wish that they would not have revealed that in the trailer and in a lot of like PR stuff. It's kind of like the thing that happened with Abigail. I kind of wish they would have kept the main plot twist a little bit hidden from the trailer, but they were very open about it, and it kind of ruins a little bit the surprise, which is weird because obviously in the beginning the directors are trying to keep that a secret and then they put it on the trailers. Like, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that. However, same as with Abigail, even though I knew the main plot twist in Abigail, I really had fun with the film, and I also had a lot of fun with Companion, even though I knew that first main plot twist that it's coming. Now, even though this movie, more than a horror, is kind of a blend of other genres, you know, there's comedy, there's thriller, there's a little bit of horror, so I would say that the horror is not too extreme in the sense that this is not a scary movie. It's not supposed to be creepy or scary. It's very unsettling, it's thrilling, there's a lot of blood, and obviously there is something that I really enjoy, which is great gore. It is ruthless, and some of the scenes where the action and some killing is happening, some of them are quick and snappy, and others are more inventive and they're looking for fun ways of, you know, getting rid of people. I thought it was thrilling, and I love the amount of gore and blood that we got. It is also disturbing, and I think it's a movie that has a deeper meaning. I'm not gonna go into detail obviously because this is a spoiler-free review, but I thoroughly enjoyed the horror aspects, let's say, of this movie. I gave this movie a 4 out of 5, and I am myself shocked that we have started 2025 with such strong movie releases. I'm very surprised. I think it's the first year in a very long time, I don't remember when the last time was, that I'm not hating the movies that are coming out in January. I really enjoyed Wolfman. I know it was not for everybody, but I really enjoyed it. And I think Leigh Whannell did a fantastic job with that movie. Not every creature feature has to be the same. And I think his interpretation of Wolfman and what it means to become a Wolfman was fantastic. So, now we have Companion that just came out at the end of January, and it's another great movie. Like, what is going on? I mean, I had faith because I knew that the director and producer from Barbarian were involved in this project, and Barbarian was amazing. So I was hoping that I was gonna enjoy it, but I think I had a lot more fun than I had anticipated. Sophie Thatcher was excellent in this movie, and once you've seen it and you understand everything that her character had to go through and do and say, you will know why I praise her performance in this movie so much. The comedy, the humor, the punchlines, they were so well edited into the story. They were so effective. I laughed so much with this movie, and it was fun, it was entertaining, great pacing, it was thrilling, it was bloody. and I loved it. So I would strongly recommend you guys to go and watch it. I also would strongly recommend you, if you still have not seen the trailer, avoid everything at all costs, run to the cinema and watch this movie before you get spoiled. So with that being said, I hope that you enjoyed this quick, short and sweet movie review of Companion, spoiler free. Let me know down below if you've already watched it, if you enjoyed it. Thank you guys as always so much for watching, and I hope to see you all in our next coffee time. Bye!